Hey yo, see me and these dudes doing VR games, movie reviews, infused with whatever topics we choose. If we stop it, we lose, so that's why we keep on dropping the news. And you know it's as a crew with the popular views. Includes X and Ray, co-host Bree Millie, SC, and I'm Bryce, so you know we really bringing it live, us 5 in the hive. You liking this vibe? Then hit the thumbs up, like and subscribe. To the Hangout, welcome to the Hangout. I know you want to go to the Hangout, welcome to the Hangout. To the Hangout, come and have some fun. To the Hangout, welcome to the Hangout. No matter where you're from.
Hey, yeah. Bucka. Hey man, we back up in this thing, man. What's up, hangers? How y'all doing, man?
What's up?
Yeah. Man, y'all know, man. We have missed y'all. It's been a whole week, man, before we seen y'all, you know what I'm saying? Before we synced y'all again, you know what I mean? And, you know, I got to tell you, man, it's been a long one because I love talking to these hangers out here, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, trying to bring y'all this joy, trying to bring y'all this news feed, these reviews and all that good stuff, man. So I'm lonely when I'm not talking to y'all, man. So I hope y'all doing well, man. Your families, everybody doing good. And y'all know we about to get this thing cracking. And how we do it every time, it is that PRICE. And I got that boy on the left of me.
It's me, SC. You know, name so nice. You got to say that thing thrice. And over on the other side, who we got?
What it do, world? Country boy Ray. This is the intro. What it do? And I'm passing it on.
Yowie wowie, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Hangout. It is your boy X, the unannounced. Welcoming y'all back, but y'all know it's always 5 in the hive. So who else we got with us?
What's happening? It's Bree 40 Millie. Thank y'all for checking in. Get this show started. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, and that's what we about to do right around this time. You know what I'm saying, man? How y'all doing, man? Everybody good?
Good.
Yeah.
Good, living good, man.
I know somebody feeling extra good today.
I you know it. Sunday around here, man.
Shout out them Texans, man. Houston got a lot going on this weekend, man.
Shout out first W today.
I got the W. That's what's up. That's what's up.
W. The dub.
Go and drop that. Go and
Beyonce got them running through the city, man. So shout out Houston.
It is the 24th of September. And what is that score for today, man?
Man, I don't even know the exact score. I'm happy we got the win, man.
that was the score. We won. Okay.
That was the score.
The fact that we won. I ain't even mad at that.
What was the score, y'all? We won till they lost. That was the score.
I was gonna say, if y'all want the actual score, it was 37 Jaguars 17.
Oh,
37 to 17.
Right on the head, buddy.
That's what's up. Nice. Well, congratulations to all those Houston Texans out there. You know what I'm saying? Representing, you know. And, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? To everybody else, you know, better luck next week. You know what I mean? Keep your head up. You know what I'm saying? Especially to all those Denver fans out there. You know what I mean? We here with you, y'all. We here with you, man. But, hey, listen, man, we're going to go ahead and get this thing.
Rough weekend for Colorado, man. Rough weekend for Colorado.
All the way around?
All right, we still going to back up Coach Prime, though. You know, we know it's a process, Coach Prime. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
There it is. And you heard it here first, baby. You know what I'm saying? Just positive stuff, man. You know what I'm talking about? I love it, yo. But, hey, man, y'all know around about this time how we got to do. We always start off with that BMT news, baby. And today is no different. Out of this world. Now, I'm an AT alien. But I'm still a human, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, word? Oh, I didn't know you was an AT alien, dog.
Yeah, man. I'm an AT alien, man. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, still human. But on the other side of these things, you know what I mean? And I'll say the other aliens that they seem to talk about, which is actually ironic because, you know, this is in Mexico City, you know what I'm saying? So, but we're not talking about illegal aliens here. We're talking about actually extraterrestrial, you know what I'm saying? Extraterrestrial beings, right? And before we even get to this story, man, this is what trips me out, because you know we always discuss this stuff before we bring it to them. But this right here is funny for me because no matter what, no matter how, no matter when you get these stories about the aliens, I swear, man, it's like that. What's the National Enquirer? Is that what it is when you're standing in the grocery store and you look over?
Unbelievable stories.
Yeah. You look over past, it's right always next to the People magazine or Time, right? Yeah. And then you got that picture, and it's always that same looking species or body or whatever it is, man. It's almost like they just cut it like cookie cutter, you know what I'm saying? So no matter the movie, whatever, it's always those big-eyed, right? Those big-eyed, like skinny, long necks.
Home, right? Long arms,
The
big
grays.
head,
The grays, I think.
Yeah,
that's what they call
the
it.
grays.
small body.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man. I don't know. Listen, the thing about it for me is either they look exactly like that, you know what I'm saying, or everybody just copied off everybody else saying, look, this is what we think aliens are supposed to look like. But apparently, Mexican lawmakers heard testimony that we are not alone. Like they listened to Michael and stuff, and they said we are not alone in the universe. And they saw the alleged now, make sure we understand, alleged remains of non-human beings in an extraordinary hearing marking the Latin American country's first congressional event on UFOs. And for those who, I don't know, if you're living under a rock and don't know what those acronyms mean, unidentified flying objects. That's a UFO.
What a way to bring in Hispanic Heritage Month.
I'm saying, right? Good catch.
I mean,
Good catch. Because you are absolutely right.
Oh.
Yeah. So I know, right? So they going all out, right?
shout out our Latin brothers and sisters, all the hermanos and hermanas.
For sure. And if you are Latin, you know what I'm saying, a Latin or Latin American, you're listening to the show, you know anything about these stories, you know, you got somebody over in Mexico right now that'd be like, oh, no, for real. No, we saw them. Let us know, man. I'm just curious. I mean, you know, I wasn't there to say this didn't happen, but I can say though, every so often you hear about UFO sightings and however, right? And then they're debunked, right? They're debunked either because they're fake, or if you're really a conspiracy theorist, right? They're debunked because somebody got removed, right? Somebody hid it, yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, so yeah, they got to kind of downplay it, right? And then of course something else will happen in the world to make you totally forget about these aliens that they discovered, right? Yeah, because I mean, apparently Area 51 is a real place, and they do things, and we also know that there's so many stuff that we don't find out about till years later, of course. So I mean, who knows, right?
There's some government officials that had came out. They had a press conference or something, and they've been admitting it that they've known about these things, the unidentified objects, flying objects, and aliens for years. They just been trying to keep it under wraps, but they've been admitting it that it exists.
That's crazy.
I don't know, man. I don't think it exists, man. These people, they crazy, man.
And see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I love this conversation already, because the thing about it, Ray, is that if it is real, like, that's super scary, right? It's scary to think of that, you know?
Yeah.
Right. Because if they are, and let's just say they have found bodies, right? Well, how did they find those bodies? Did they kill them, or did they crash and then they died or something or whatever, and they removed the bodies, whatever. Then that means that there are still ones out there. And what are they doing? Are they planning some big evasion? You know what I'm saying? Invasion or something like that? Is it going to be like Independence Day? Do we need Will Smith? You know what I'm saying? In here, what, you know what's going on? So that's the funny part about it, Ray, is like, what if we're wrong? What if it actually does exist, and they're like these things that the government are just hiding from us, like they do everything else, right? But again, we want to believe, like, come on, no, man, no way. You know what I mean? Because like I said, for me, it's the bodies that they find and they present to us that always look like, come on, dude, it's the same.
Especially these new ones that they done found.
Yes, which look like you saw the Mummy, right? And those little bitty things that was attacking them in the grass, in the big high tall grass, They look like them to me. They look like them, like little mummified somethings to whatever. I don't know, man. But you know, or if you remember Beetlejuice when they shrunk the heads down real small, like they look like that to me, you know. And it's just like, come on, man, come on. So I don't know, but y'all have to be the judge of this, because I'm going to read some more, and you just tell me what you think. But the two tiny bodies displayed in cases have 3 fingers on each hand and elongated heads. All right, which make them sound like cartoon characters already to me, because you know, like the Simpsons only got like 4 fingers and stuff, right, on their hands. So, Masan said that they were recovered in Peru near the ancient Nazca lines in 2017. He said that they were about 1,000 years old, analyzed through a carbon dating process by Mexico's National Autonomous University. Okay, so.
Yeah, believe that if you want to.
I mean, that could be true, but that don't mean that they aliens.
Yeah, that's
there you go.
somebody made up, you know. And say, hey, look, I got some aliens. They want some attention.
Yeah, because they could be old. We don't know about the outdated cultures or what they had going on. Because, you know, once you really get into it, you might find something in Europe that is like an exact copy that's in Mexican in Africa. And then you start putting together like mini statues and stuff. Like, well, how did this? It's similar, but how did this get here? And how did this get here? You know, so it could be just like something, but that don't mean it's an alien. It could be that old.
Yeah, it could just be something undiscovered. And yes, they, you know, okay, this is an alien, whatever. I mean, you know, Ray, I agree with, you know, people are always looking for attention some kind of way, you know. Yep. And this could be something they sensationalize to take our mind off something else that's going on in the world right now. You know what I mean? Because they slick, the media slick with it, man. You know, there are always agendas out there. But of course, again, like I said, if it is real, then that is scary. Of course, you know, we don't want to. You know what I mean? Seriously, I mean, come on, man. I mean, who? If you thought you already got AI that's scary enough right now.
Mind my business. Y'all mind y'all's. Hopefully, y'all just stay out y'all way. You stay out of eyes.
They just did a flyby and they just made a wrong turn in Albuquerque.
The world not prepared.
You know?
Yeah,
we not prepared.
They seem like they. No, we not. It also seems like they would have been took over if they were real. You know.
Yeah, that part.
All these years.
But they've been finding them. Yeah, like every 20 years they find something new. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like if it is real, then that means they're plotting. They're sending out scouts, and these scouts keep getting caught some kind of way. These are like the worst scouts ever. You know what I mean? The scouts.
I've been plotting for a long time.
That's crazy.
I read that theory.
That what?
That they were sending scouts. That could be a theory. Yeah, I read that somewhere.
That's what I'm saying. But the scouts are always the dumbest scouts they send because they always get caught. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. But yeah, man. So I don't know. But anyway, here we go. This is what Masan is saying. Okay, Masan is saying that, and just so y'all know who I'm talking about, this is a longtime UFO enthusiast, Jaime. You know what I'm saying, Masan. I'm sorry, we're talking about Latin American. Jaime Masan. All right. He's the one that claimed that the corpses were extraterrestrials. But coming straight from him, he says, I think there's a clear demonstration that we are dealing with non-human specimens that are not related to any other species in our world, and that all possibilities are open for any scientific institution to investigate it. We are not alone. He said it again. I can affirm that these bodies have no relation to human beings. Okay, this is coming from Jose Jesus, director of the Scientific Institute for Health of the Mexican Navy. Said X-rays, 3D reconstruction, and DNA analysis have been carried out on the remains. He knows. I mean, he's telling you they are no relation to human beings.
Yeah, they might not be human, but they might be animals, man. That's
you see how slick?
Talk about it, CBR.
You see how slick they are with it, though? Right. That's exactly how the wording, right?
They call that thing a chupacabra. That's probably what it is.
Yes, sir. Bigfoot and everything else
Always
that
knew they were real. Loch Ness
Loch
monster.
Ness, yes, all of that stuff. And then what? But then what if you find out later? Right, what if they revealed everything to you later that all of that stuff was real?
Yeah, Bigfoot actually is real, y'all. Sorry, we've been lying to y'all all these years.
Bigfoot stay right down the street. Yeah. Nah, man. It's a lot. Okay, but anyway, in no case do we make conclusions about the origins of said samples. All right, this is what they're saying. But lawmakers also heard from former U.S. Navy pilot Ryan Graves, who has participated in U.S. congressional hearings about his personal experience with UAP and the stigma around reporting such sightings. We are left with reflections, with concerns, and with the path to continue talking about this. So they just want to keep this going, right? They just want to keep feeding your fear. You know what I mean? That this is a real thing, and I'm sorry. I'm with you on this one, Ray. I mean, I just don't want to believe that, because like I said, man, the images they keep feeding us is like, no. You got to give me a different looking alien than that, man. You can't give me the same ET long, super long neck, skinny with funny looking head and big old eyes.
Look, man, or maybe Hollywood's been, showing us from the get-go what they look like. They've been here forever. They've been here just about as long as we have, so maybe they've been telling us secretly this whole time that's really what they look like. We don't know.
Yeah.
How come ain't nobody else seen them then?
But they have. That's what they're saying. These are accounts from so-called, credible people here. You know what I mean? People from the Navy and congressmen and all other type of stuff, right?
What we need is, because we got iPhones, we got Galaxy, Samsung S23s and all this, we need clear video footage of an alien.
No doubt.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get it though.
And you know what? I'll back SC up on that, but I also want to add the machine from Men in Black that erases memory.
Oh yeah,
I need one of them. I need one of them too, because if I see it, listen, man.
Oh man.
Listen, man. I just want to forget I ever saw it, man.
Like straight like that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nah, I feel you on that, man. I feel you on that. I would like this to not be real. You know what I mean? And just like you were saying, SC, like this could be something from the Mayan, times. You know what I'm saying? Something that was just from way back then. It was so old that they just don't, can't recognize it, can't even, what I'm trying to say, put an age on it, a date on it. Could just be something that simple, right? But of course, it's alien to them. So, but
that's what alien means, right?
Yeah, basically, basically, yeah. So that's what we're gonna say, man, because like they already talking about how Masan faced swift backlash and criticism from skeptics on Wednesday who questioned the authenticity of his presentation. I'm one of those skeptics. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been right there like, dude.
I'm a skeptic too. I would have been on it behind, man.
So,
well, sometimes when you need a distraction, you just gotta pull from the plans. You got a plan A distraction, plan B distraction, plan C.
I believe it.
Be like that sometimes.
And I can believe this is one too. Because I like what this last person said. I mean, this could really hurt efforts to take the issue seriously. This is a user of social media platform formerly known as Twitter. Why didn't they wait until the scientific paper was ready to publish it? And that's my thing. That's right there. You know what I mean? Get your facts straight. Get everything straight. Like SC is saying, give us a clear cut. See, because this is the problem. Like whenever they show it, but it's always like fuzzy stuff, right? When they show it, you know what I mean? Like a light.
Clear.
Yeah, nothing clear, man. Yeah. Nothing clear.
I know.
And
nothing.
Be honest with you, after what I saw they did for what's that show X with Nick Fury? What was the
Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasion. Okay, they let AI do all that. So to me, as far as I'm concerned, AI is controlling all this right now. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So even the images I saw, that's AI. AI did that. You know what I mean? I don't care, man. I'm gonna blame everything on AI now. So, but no.
It's AI fault, man. It is what it is.
Hey. Yeah. So I'm. Go ahead, Bree.
What?
Go ahead, man.
Well, every time they get something out of the ocean, it's a clear picture. But
Mm-hmm.
It's space. It's not clear, so it's like, that's big speculation right there. If it's don't seem like it's too real, it's like they should have the technology now where it can be clear.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, just like Brie and SC saying, man, if we can take such clear resolution and we brag about the resolution that we have in the world nowadays, our phones can do this, our cameras can do that. Why can't no one get us a clear shot image? No more fuzzy Bigfoots, man. That stuff ends in 2023. I don't need to see no pinata-sized alien that looks like ET.
Right. Yeah, especially with all the filters that you can do now and everything. Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Nah, that's funny, man. So what are we doing? Are we debunking this right now on the Hangout? Are we debunking this theory?
It sounds like that's where we going.
Been debunked.
I read the first line, and Ray was like, debunked. I said, Mexico, they found an alien. Ray was like, nope, that's debunked. I ain't trying to hear it. I'm still riding off my team winning today. I ain't trying to get no bad news.
I would have to have an alien come up and touch me on the back for me to believe.
That's what's up.
I gotta see it in person. Yeah.
Oh, that's good stuff. All right. So Ray go missing. He done dared the aliens. You know what I'm saying?
We know
punking
exactly
aliens. Yeah, we know exactly.
Tell him to come get me, man, please. And I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna tell the truth.
Now, so you willing to take the chance of being probed and all that? Because you know that's what it is. Whenever aliens abduct somebody, they probe them. You know what I mean? Like they violate them.
Coming back, bro.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah, you do.
We don't know that. Wait. We don't know that for real. Again, so that just goes back to my theory. If Hollywood's been telling us what aliens look like this whole time, but no, that's what they say they do. We don't know what they do for real.
Yeah,
we could. DBR could be expecting to get probed, but they just like, hey man, I got this voice translator so you can. Yeah, I got this voice translator so you can hear what I'm saying to you right now. Yeah, we aliens.
Yeah.
We gonna give you some time because if you shocked, you shocked. If you ain't, you ain't. We get it. You know, they might sit right down and have a simple conversation.
Yeah, they might be like, "Hey, we heard about them country tunes, man. Can you be our ambassador on country tunes? We've been trying to get it right up here in our world."
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, they gonna neuralize them, send them back to Earth, call it a day. They gonna get what they need. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I forget it all.
That's what's up.
I go, huh?
Yep. Oh man.
If it go good now, Price, tell him, Price want to do an interview.
Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Most definitely.
Yes.
We'll have to hang out in space at this point, dog.
Oh yeah.
We want a prime time sit down.
Oh yeah, we ball.
Yeah.
Then we be like, I'm rich, bitch. we be blowing up then, buddy. For real. The first.
Yeah, we gotta get to it before CNN.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So that's what's up. Well, aliens, y'all got it. If y'all pick up this frequency in y'all world, we got somebody right now who's double dog daring you to come get him.
They light years away.
Right, it might take them 50 years to get him.
We wear all white. Let them know we come in peace.
We come in peace, right? Yeah.
That's a good idea, Bree. That's a good idea.
No problem. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because we want to come in peace, but not come back in pieces, right? You know what I'm saying? So.
Right.
That's what's up. All right. Well, I tell you one thing. This is one way we can know for sure. If he comes back and he does his X-ray vision and he watches a hockey game, we know that our boy been switched.
That definitely did something to me there.
They done clone CBR.
Oh yeah, we gonna say we clone. They clone CBR. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
man.
Yeah. We gotta get the clone theory off, man. They might send us back a different CBR, man.
Yeah, RBC. Yeah. So.
RBC.
We need our tunes now. We need our country tunes. You can't go, bro.
Already. Exactly.
They're gonna be intergalactic tunes in a minute.
Oh, good stuff, man.
I know 3D and shit.
Yep. Well, like y'all heard, man, we're debunking it. We're having some fun with it. But I mean, hey, this is a real article, so we're just giving it to you now. Don't blame us. We're not trying to scare you or anything like that. But this is what they're saying happened in Mexico. So, believe it or not, you know what I mean? Next time you're in the grocery store and grocery line, getting ready to check out, just look over at your National Enquirer, man, and see, are they still putting those images like the same images we saw, so, but y'all check that out. There is a true news article about that findings and things like that. And then, of course, we're debunking it. I think I saw some other news articles where they're debunking it as well. And just demand for better pictures, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So like the boys said, man, we got all this technology and everything like that. So we want quality pictures. Mm-hmm. If you want us to believe. So other than that, leave it alone, man. Let the aliens, man, they fine. They ain't bothering nobody.
Other than that, man, everything's a distraction, man.
Just saying.
They don't want us to be great, man. That's all it is.
Basically. So all right, man. Well, that's it. You know what I'm saying? It has been officially debunked, but we have told y'all about it. So if they do come, don't say we didn't tell you. That's the one thing I'm just trying to say. Don't say we didn't tell you, because we told you the aliens are on the way.
They ain't coming.
They already here.
Y'all heard it. So on the next show, if we missing a podcaster, if we down one host, y'all know what happened. Y'all pray for Ray. Then we got to wear shirts. Pray for Ray.
Pray for Ray.
Oh, shit.
Good stuff.
Bring him back.
Bring him back, y'all. All right, y'all. Well, that has been our BMT News. We love it. Please stick around. We will be right back after these Timmy treats. Peace.
Who got the juice?
A few moments later.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We back up in the building, baby. Back up in this thing, man. Fresh off a commercial break. Y'all know how we do. Please go back and check out that BMT News, man, for them aliens in space. Godly, man.
Space.
Ah, man. Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how we do. We dove a little deep into this so-called alien sighting. So if y'all want to know what we feel about that, please go back and check it out. But if you are
Leave
here,
conspiracy theories below.
yes, absolutely, in the comments, y'all. But if you're here and you only here, you don't want to. I don't care about no stupid aliens. I'm only here for that juicy juice review. Then hey man, it's time, baby, because that's exactly what we did. And just to know, so y'all make sure when y'all gonna see it on the thumbnail, that wonderful thumbnail that Bree Millie always puts together. But from this day forth, whenever we do movies like this, it is labeled a, what is it called, Ray?
Hangout Hood Classic.
Yeah.
Certified Hangout Hood Classic.
I love it, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Certified.
Yeah, man. That Hood Classic for today is Juice. All right. I'm talking about the one and only Juice. All right. That was brought. When was this movie made, man? It was released in 1992. 1992.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Labeled as a crime drama. And it's only an hour and 35 minutes. Now, peep this out, y'all. Let me make sure y'all understand something. Because a lot of movies standard now is around about 2 hours or so forth on, something like that. But it only took them an hour and 35 minutes to give you an excellent movie. Because it doesn't take that long. All you just need is, good cast, good dialogue, what I'm saying? A good story. Boom. Hour 35, you in, you out. Love it. Yeah. That is Juice. This is the one. I don't know where y'all were in 1992, man. I think I was in the 10th grade, maybe. And yeah. Seeing some of these, hip hop artists in it. And at this time now, hip hop wasn't the hip hop it is now. It wasn't that now. Like hip hop is everywhere. So hip hop was still trying to find its way. It was still taboo in certain places, with certain people. So at this moment here, to have a movie where it's like all your hip hop favorites in here and you get to see them doing their thing, it was a wonderful feeling, man, for me back in the day. You know what I mean? Cannot lie. Especially seeing Tupac, who I didn't know could act or not, and he was still new. Like he wasn't the Pac that we know we became to know, but he was Pac. I knew who he was, you know what I'm saying, but didn't know his acting range and skills and so forth and so on. So to see him transform into this character Bishop, or argumentatively watch Bishop transfer into Tupac, you know what I'm saying, like however you want to say it, it was an amazing time. And then of course this was the absolute first movie I ever saw Omar Epps in, and my first thought was, who is this dude here? You know what I mean? So I had my little thoughts and ideas when it comes to Juice and what it meant for cinema, what it meant for hip hop, and what it meant for me as a young black man getting out into this world. So, Hood Classic, here we go. This is Juice, y'all, and I'm going to start off by telling you that the first person on this IMDb list is the one and only Tupac Shakur, who is playing Bishop. And I think Bishop, even if people didn't see the movie, they still know about Bishop, like they've heard about him, you know what I'm saying? And so that's just how, monumental of a character he was, you know what I'm saying? So, but moving on, Omar Epps. And I don't think he had to have been in something, because it didn't say introducing. Usually they'll say introducing. And, but I don't think they said that for that. At least I don't recall. Do y'all recall that? Seeing that in there, like them introducing him as his first movie?
No.
Yeah.
No, it just brought him up like regular credits.
Okay.
Yeah.
They were intro and the cast.
Yeah. And if you look at his filmography, I don't really see anything too much that happened before here. He might have been in a TV show or something or whatever, but I don't really see anything before Juice, and maybe they just decided not to introduce him that way as his first movie. But first thing I saw him in, this was directed by Ernest Dickerson. Jermaine Hopkins, as we know, was also in Lean on Me, and y'all. Now let me ask you. Let me ask you now. Hold on, see y'all, because I know you about to jump in it. Do y'all know the character that he played?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, somebody give it to me.
I don't remember his name, but I know he was in the bathroom.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
with the other guys.
Yeah, that being the group Troop.
Yeah.
Singing the song.
Yeah, I should have known that.
Yeah, it's all good. What about you,
Oh, okay.
CBR?
Is it?
I can't think of his name on there, but yeah, I know exactly who he is. Though.
Well, I'll give you a hint. Sam's expeditiously now.
Expeditiously now.
They used to call me Crazy Joe. Now they call me Batman. Yeah, man, that's it, man. That's it all day. Definitely one of my favorite characters on that movie, man. I think a lot of people too. So seeing him come off of that and go to here, I'm like, okay, I know this guy. And then Khalil Kain. Like he almost sounds like a character on a fighting game or something. On the Khalil Kain. He was playing the role of Raheem.
Definitely something out of Power Book, man.
Yeah, for sure, right? Oh man, Khalil Kain, yes. Which before Juice, I had never seen him in anything at all myself, but definitely played a powerful role. I mean, I think everybody liked Raheem. You know what I'm saying? Raheem was just a cool dude.
Yeah, he played in Bones.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. What'd you say, CBR?
So Raheem was the leader of the group.
He was the leader. But that's what I'm saying, and we're going to get into that with the synopsis. It was actually when I read it on Amazon when I was looking at the movie, it literally had Bishop as the leader, and I'm like, come on, man. See that?
Bishop wanted to be leader.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. Like the people they let write these synopses sometimes, man. I'm like, y'all just need to sit down. Okay, so Khalil Kain, Raheem. And then, of course, and this is what I love about this dude, man, because he's had so many movies that he was in, and so many, like they were small roles, but it was roles altogether that you just remember no matter what that role was. I don't care if it was the guy in Coming to America who was trying to rob the McDonald's, man, you still know Samuel L. Jackson played the role of Trip.
He gonna have some lines. Yeah.
Every time. Something memorable. Yeah, what'd you say, Bree?
Everybody know that.
He made me laugh.
Everybody know.
Yeah, he make you laugh, right? Right. no matter what he do.
One of my favorite. Yeah.
You already know.
Everybody know that one cat on the block that just know everything, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, and he was that, right? That's who he was. He knew every.
That's him.
Yeah, before he even got done with the little DJ thing, he already knew. Like, golly.
He like, yeah, I already know that, homie. You gotta tell me.
Yeah, he told that man, "Hey, man, I hear everything, brother. Don't even worry about how I know. I just know.
I just know, right?" So yeah, man. So that right there alone, just the people that we just named, let you know what kind of cast that we working with here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And this was back in the day, like I said, 1992. You know, some of these people hadn't really just made a name for themselves yet. Omar Epps hadn't really made a name for himself. You know, Tupac hadn't made that real just strong name for himself. I think by that time he might have had Brenda's Got a Baby, you know, stuff like that. You know, he wasn't West Side Tupac yet. You know what I mean?
After this movie, he came.
Boy, you could gradually, right? You just saw it,
for real,
bruh. I mean, dude. Oh my God. And then an honorable mention. We just got to give that up to her, Queen Latifah. Now, this definitely was one of the first movies I saw Queen Latifah in, and to watch her go from that to now she's the Equalizer, dude. Come on, man. I mean, bro,
He killed.
for real.
Mhm.
And that's just to tell you what hip hop has done. And been, you know, and since we're still in the 50th year of hip hop, that's just to show you all the doors that hip hop opened up for so many people to allow them, Queen Latifah, Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? You know, for these people to just become magnificent, not just throwaway actors like, we can't find nobody else, so throw him in. No, we talk about leading ladies, leading men, actors making 20 million a film type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. It all started from hip hop, man. It's crazy. So
Beautiful, man. Hip hop's come a long way. I'm telling you.
Absolutely. So, but if y'all want to know, I mean, we've read off the cast to you. If y'all want to know what the synopsis, if y'all want to know what this movie is about, let's just tell you what the IMDb says. All right. What it says is there's 4 Harlem friends: Bishop, played by Tupac Shakur; Q, played by Omar Epps; Steele, played by Jermaine Hopkins; and Raheem, played by Khalil Kane. They dabble in petty crime, but they decide to go big by knocking off a convenience store. Bishop, the magnetic leader of the group. All right, Ray? See, IMDb, they know better than you. They're telling you that Bishop is the magnetic leader of this group. He has a gun. But Q has different aspirations. He wants to be a DJ and happens to have a gig the night of the robbery. Unfortunately for him, though, Bishop isn't willing to take no for an answer in a game where everything's for keep. Boy, I tell you what. Hey, who wrote that?
Oh, bro.
Talk about it. Hey, get it off that shit. Come on, talk about it, dog. Let's talk about
Not
it.
only is the magnetic leader of the group, though, but he has a gun. Not that he was given
He
to
didn't even
him.
get the
You
gun.
feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying,
Crazy
dog.
part.
They are so misleading with
He
this.
wouldn't have had the gun if it wasn't for
For
Raheem.
Raheem, right? Crazy, man, crazy. So before we get into that bean footage, we're gonna just tell you real quick. Now check this out. All right, the movie was made for $5 million, but it made $20.1 million. So it absolutely made a profit. You know what I mean? Of $15 million. Now this was 1992, so do understand that $20 million back then is a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of M's.
It's a lot of M's, baby. And it only took them 6 weeks to shoot the film. So that's not bad at all, man. Not bad at all. Yeah, good stuff. Which I'm surprised. You know what? Especially now, you know, today's time. I'm surprised they didn't do like a part 2. Like we didn't get a Juice 2 by now, right? You know what I'm saying? Because everything is like.
I feel like there was a lot of noise for that. I feel like people wanted a part 2 too.
It would have been nice.
To my knowledge, when I was growing up, but
It'd have been real nice.
don't say it too loud now. Hollywood is in a remake stage right
I know,
now.
right?
Nah, they can't do that. They gonna have to do something else, man. A spin-off or something.
Yeah, I know, but
It's too late.
but they like
Too
remakes.
late to do that.
They like wiping the slate clean, right? And they give you the new younger actors and with the same names and the
Exactly.
no story, no heart to the story, nothing. You know what I mean?
But yeah, I don't think Damian Idris could be the new Bishop, bro.
Yeah. If younger Idris Elba, yeah, younger.
No, he talking about the other
Nah,
guy
he
from
talking about
Snowfall.
Snowfall guy.
Oh, you talking? Oh, that guy. Oh, yeah. Well, I think he could have been a
No,
Q.
we don't want to see that though. We don't even want to entertain that.
You sure? You sure, man? Because this is the time to do it.
See-
As a matter of fact, I'll give you a little something right here. What they could have done was like Bishop, he actually impregnated a girl and we didn't see it. And then his son heard about Q pushing his dad off the roof or something, right? So now he's out for revenge, and Q is grown with his own kids, and his kids trying to attack his kids. Oh, I can definitely see that, man. I can definitely see them trying to weave something together for all of that. You know what I'm saying? Especially because you know Raheem had a kid, right? You know what I'm saying? And his kid could come back for revenge. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then Bishop's kid tells Raheem's kid that it was actually Q who killed Raheem instead. You know what I'm saying? Because that rumor was going around for a while. Tripp even told him, "Hey, I heard you killed Raheem." You know.
Hey, you giving them the script? This gonna be on Tubi right now.
I'm trying to tell you,
Yeah, I'm
you're
gonna say,
welcome,
dog.
Hollywood. You welcome.
Giving away $1 million idea and still survive too.
And still survive. Very true. Very true.
Still know the truth.
Does he know the truth? Right. And that's how that's how Raheem's son would have really found out. He would have found out from Steel that it was really Bishop. Man, boy, we just wrote that movie. Come on. I love it, man. I love it. Well,
on Tubi by tomorrow.
And I messed that up.
I would watch that movie. But no, man. But anyway. But before we give away too much good information, good new stories on movies and part twos, let's worry about this first juice, man. So, hey, listen, X, do me a favor, man. You mind rolling that beautiful bean footage?
Let's go, big dog.
Let's do it.
Enter the dragon. As I start the record, attack the thinking, the banging the rappers on the bandwagon. Feel the fury of a winner, game where men are slaves.
No, you are sexy.
Thank you. Sir? Sir, can I check that newspaper?
Shout out to Sharon Cook,
Where are
man.
you going? Get a job, why don't you?
People call me Q or GQ. What did names like Mustafa and Akbar become too hard to spell?
Yo, well, I'm
I don't even know nobody named Akbar.
Raheem, and this does not make you a man.
Raheem.
I should let you have her. Don't you remember? I let you have her. Almost empty.
Boy, kept his best cut, man.
We went from the cops. We went from security guards. Like I'm on the damn track team. If you want respect, you gotta earn it. You gotta be ready to go down, stand up, and die for that stuff if you want to do. Check this out. It's gonna be a piece of cake, Q. Yeah, man, it'll be a piece of cake. We go in right before 11, get the loot, jet. I got a DJ Saturday night, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to miss that for nobody. I hold on to the gun. Why should he hold on to the gun?
I already got it.
You didn't have to shoot him, man, to move. I want to ask you boys some questions. Did you leave the club at any time tonight?
You're mixed up in it, aren't you?
I think Bishop lost it, man. Who killed him? I'm the one y'all need to be worried about. Hey, yo, man. If you didn't do nothing, then you got nothing to worry about. I know who killed him. I'll do him in if I have to.
Going the whole movie, right?
I mean, for real. This is lit. Hey,
Yeah.
man, oh boy, wow, that's crazy. I didn't even realize. Oh my God, man. Okay, now I'll say something my mom, would always say, which is part of the reason why I even felt comfortable getting into reviewing movies and talking about them and so forth and so on. I have this thing where I'd like to look at the director. I want to see who the director is. I want to see who the producers are and whatever. And what was really funny for me just then, which I didn't even catch this the first time, it's crazy that I didn't. Neil Moritz, he's one of the producers of Fast and Furious, and he's a producer on here. Matter of fact, he's a producer on Prison Break. Timmy, that we're going back in time, y'all, watching Prison Break. But he's one of the directors on there. And so wow, I'm just like, wow, this dude has been producing films for quite a long time. I just saw him. He got credits on this film, on Juice. So that's crazy. Like wow. But this guy here is part of the reason for the success of Fast and Furious. You know what I mean? So I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, that was
hit the drawing board, dog.
Yeah.
Hit the drawing board on that series, dog. But I could go on all day.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
talk about you, shall we?
I know, right? Man, so Bree, I totally agree with you. It feels like you're watching the whole movie right there from watching the trailer, man. It's just so lit. And
Right.
2 minutes and 17 seconds of the whole movie.
yeah, for sure. Gave you a lot of good parts. And the difference though is that a lot of movies, they give you everything in the trailer, and that's just the movie, but not in this case. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you still can watch this whole movie and see so many other things that you didn't see in that trailer and enjoy them. So that was the Juice trailer, y'all. It is definitely time now to talk about this movie that we all love. Man, just watching it right now. I mean, because of course it's a hood classic. So spoiler alert for anyone who has not seen this movie. All right, from 1992, and I know there are people out there that still exist that have not seen this movie. But for all of you, please, if you still want to watch it, you don't want to have it spoiled, exit right now. But for those who are going to stick around, right now. For y'all that are going to stick around, we have a special PSA announcement for you right now.
The following trailer review and movie review is for mature audiences. Audio discretion is advised.
Bam. Love it. I love it.
Okay.
That was perfect.
That's perfect, man.
That was perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, we love that.
That
we
was
love
good.
that. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you just heard, we will have a little bit more colorful words on this one right here, and we just have to because we got to give it to you real. You know what I'm saying? Again, like I said, hood classic. And to not dilute this film, you know what I'm saying? All you kiddies out there, you kiddies that's listening out here in Hangout Land, earmuffs. Cover those ears right now. All right? We about to go in on this one, shawty. You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you, from the first way the thing started off, man, it was, I loved it because if you was there back in the day and you was going to school and you doing all that just to see them the way their moms was waking them up and stuff like that, and the dads getting them up out of the bed, the brother pulling the boy out off the top bunk and all this stuff there, man, it was just so real. They just hit it, man, on the head. They really did, man. Yeah. I'm just like, man, that's just like it is.
That's how they was waking. That's how they was waking y'all up, man.
That's how that's how you was waking up. That's how you didn't take your books to school. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff there. You leave your books home or leave them in your locker in school. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff there.
And this was different, man.
Yeah, it was. It was real different, man. It was real different. I mean, right, just the fact of even having lockers, right? You know what I'm saying? And all type of stuff. It's so different. Not having metal detectors and all type of little stuff, man. It was a time back then, man. It's crazy. But then having your little crew that you run with, you know what I'm saying? Standing outside somebody's window, yo, Q. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff, man. Because we didn't have cell phones and stuff like that back then. All right. So your cell phone was standing up, yelling at somebody's bottom window, at the bottom of their window or whatever. Hey, Raheem. Yeah, man.
Hey, Raheem.
Yeah, man.
You want to get a message across, just give it to Trip. Trip can get the word out.
No doubt.
Talk about it.
For sure. Absolutely, man. So yeah, man, I like I said, I love the way it started off, trying to kind of introducing everybody, showing who all, they are, what they mean to the crew and so forth and so on. You got Q, who is, he's so focused on his DJing thing, his mom's talking to him, he's kind of blanking that out, whatever, he's trying to get fresh, you know what I mean? The little brother giving him dap like, yup, oh yeah, you fresh. You can tell his little brother.
Don't forget.
What's that?
I was going to say, don't forget, moms was trying to tell him, hey, look, you can be making this amount of money if you just get in the trades and do this. And like you said, he just sitting there spaced out. He, getting fresh for the day. He know what's on the, the plans for the day.
Yeah.
Mom's just like,
yeah,
worry about your future.
Right. In which case they should. And it's an interesting point actually, because they should, right? As we're older now, and you know you have kids, and you want the best for them, so you're gonna tell them stuff like that, right? But at the same time, are you kind of crushing their dreams? You know what I'm saying? He wants to be a DJ, right? She don't understand all of that hip hop noise and bibbity bop and all that stuff there. You know what I'm saying? She just want to make sure her son, you know, graduates school and has a job, because that's what she knows, right? You know. But he's like, Mom, I want to be a DJ. In order to be a DJ, I got to focus on this and so forth and so on, right? So that's actually an interesting take on that.
She gave him that little nod toward the end, though, right before the competition. She saw him in the mixing and scratching.
Yeah. So that's what the part I did love about it, that she is supportive of her son still, though. You know what I'm saying? She just don't understand it, you know.
Yeah. Probably want to just see him.
Absolutely right, like a good parent should, right? And then, you know, we go over to Steel, you know what I'm saying? And you know, of course, he's doing his thing in the mirror, you know what I mean? Get his fresh, you know, got the overalls on. Y'all remember them back in the day, you know what I'm saying? You know, beatboxing, yeah, got his Kango on, got his Baby Ruth, you know what I mean? He definitely don't leave the house without the little snacks. You know, that was cool. Of course, Raheem, you know what I mean? He's in the bathroom doing his thing. Sister trying to get in. She playing him, you know, give you $5 to get out, you know, and all that stuff there. As soon as he come out, oh, look at you got your muscles. I see you. Okay. Yeah, slip on past him.
Real life stuff right there, man.
Yeah, man. I thought that's why I say, man, they captured that feeling, bro. And I was like, they nailed that. And but then, of course, you know, the way they painted Bishop, you know what I'm saying, played by Tupac, you can already see that there's something going on at home. You know, his dad, I don't know if they was trying to say his dad was, you know, crazy or
well, supposedly his dad had went to prison and got beat up real bad in prison, and prison messed him up.
Gotcha.
Which is why Ramez made the joke about him being a prison boy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's what kind of sent him off the edge a little bit.
And we see the anger that Tupac has, right? You know what I'm saying? When she the mom or the grandma said, hey, go tell your dad. Then he never told his dad to come eat. You know what I mean? He just kind of looked at it and walked off. But before he left, he went and put some money in his dad's, you know, shirt pocket. You know what I'm saying? So that was, you know, that was cool how they did that. You know what I mean? To kind of let you know that, yeah, he has issues. He's angry about it, but he still loves his dad. You know what I mean? So that was cool for them to say that without saying one word, you know. But of course, he's a trouble. He's the one that's troubled. You can see that already. Everybody else kind of happy and so forth and so on, but you see he's one that's troubled. So they kind of let you know from the jump what's going on, right? And then of course we fast forward to, you know what I mean, them linking up and waiting on Steel, and Steel is late because of course he's been hooking up with whoever. What was her name? Donna Bromwell. Yeah, there you go. And Big he's doing the hoochie coochie, mate. Yeah, man. But they tease him that Donna's really a dude and so forth and so on. But that's just your crew, man. That's what your crew do, man. You know what I'm saying? They mess with you and all that stuff there. So
a good crew, man.
They did, man. They did. And I love that part, man. Wrecking crew. So that just lets you know, to show you how tight they are. And then so I'm saying, man, as far as how they shot the movie, you know, from beginning to end, I thought it was just so well done, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so well done. Because like I said, they captured kids getting ready to go to school. They captured your crew, you know, how your crew do and all that stuff there, the love they have for each other and all that, man. It just perfect. And so then, of course, they in there hustling, doing their thing. That's why they trips me out when they say the little petty crimes thing, because they wasn't really doing petty crimes in the beginning. Like, you know, old boy was selling, Q was selling mixtapes, right? You know what I'm saying? He was making mixtapes, selling those, making money. Steel was beating people at the arcades. You know what I'm saying? I think one of them might even been shooting pool. So that wasn't a crime. You know what I'm saying? They was hustling. You know.
That's what they were doing.
They were just hustling. Now, of course, you know.
Said, did the mixtape get your party jumping?
Right.
Well, $15.
Right.
It's inflation.
Did you bang something such?
Go up, baby.
$15.
Price is going up, dog.
No doubt. So yeah, man, they set all that up and let you know, man, what kind of, you know what I'm saying, teenagers these were. You know what I mean? Were they bad teenagers? They weren't. They was your average teenagers out there getting into stuff, you know what I mean, trying to find their way, you know. But yeah, man, so good stuff. And then, like you said, Trip. This is when you first get a chance to see Trip, Ray. When they in the and I don't know, was it a pool hall? Was it a little juke joint?
A little hole in the wall arcade, man. I mean, yeah, spot. The kids loved it there, obviously, when they were skipping school.
Right. And it's, you know what's funny though, because the truant officers, right? That's what they call it, the truant officers, right? They come and Trip like, all right, y'all better run. Here they go. You wonder, right, why they never showed a scene of them messing with Trip? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is his establishment, right? You know. This is where all the kids go to, so it's funny they never even really mess with him like that. But yeah, this was the spot, man. This was the spot, and of course, you know, with your boy Steele, he gets caught because he's in there playing the game. They all trying to tell him to come on. You know what I'm saying? He ain't paying attention, just trying to win.
That boy was into it, man. He was trying to get that W.
Yeah, for sure. You already know. You're out of here. So yeah, man. You know, and there's a lot of quotable lines. We're gonna get to it. But this is just the first part. You know what I mean? So we see that they get Steele and they take him back to school, and the next thing you know, they show him running about. Now, I'll tell you, this is where they kind of give you glimpses of who Bishop is, because at that moment right there, they're already sitting there, you know, got Raheem and Q like, nope, we're gonna wait on Steele, and Bishop is like,
ready to go.
Man, he ready to go. He's like, man, he's taking too long. He's like, no, we waiting on him. So that already let you know, Bishop was a little selfish. Yeah, exactly. Kind of person he is, right?
Need a loose cannon.
That shit was number 3 at best.
Yeah. So
yeah, you know, with seeing how they all were, you could tell that Bishop didn't fit in with them at all.
Well, he fit in with them. He just had the off mind. I think he was jealous of Raheem because he wanted to be the leader of the group.
Oh, absolutely. And I think what Bree is saying on that is when you put the crew out there to say this is a good crew who has each other's back, he doesn't have it. You know what I'm saying, their backs in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So he's kind of the oddball in a sense.
Yeah, he do. He say, hey, if I go down, we all go down.
Oh, that ain't having my back.
I mean, but look at what happened for him to say that.
See, he right instigating. Yeah, that ain't having my back at all, dog. Like he trying to go out in the blaze of glory, man. Like, dog, yeah, man. But
he was on a suicide pact. That's what happened right there.
Yeah, dog. He had whole different aspirations for sure. But we getting into it. But you know, of course, that was your hint. Right? Okay, he's on something else. But then they go in there showing you them messing with what was the guy's name? Quillis. You know, that was the store owner or whatever. You know, they go in there stealing stuff or doing whatever they doing. And you know, and again, totally nailed it. You know, teenage boys, you know what I'm saying, doing that stuff. You know what I mean? Going there trying to sneak some candy, doing whatever, putting their pocket and all that stuff there, getting ran off. And that was the life of a teenage boy. So like I said, man, just totally nailed that from what I remember of being a teenager. But yeah, man. So that first little, I say 15 minutes of the movie, man, is just painted perfectly, setting everything up, even to the point of Q. You find out Q has an older girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know his age. I would imagine he might have been 17 or something. I want to say they was in the 12th grade. I think they might have been in 12th grade, and because I think that's what the way his mother was talking to him, like, hey, you need to get ready for the next stage in your life. But he has a girlfriend. You know, she's older. Now they never said her name, but of course I'm imagining 20s, maybe early 20s. Possibly because she was married or something like that, but this was
might be a little late 20s.
You think it was late 20s? I got to find out, man. I really got to find out because we got to see how, you know, make sure this is like not robbing the cradle or something, right? You know, she's a cool.
Hey, man, I had a theory, man. I had a theory, dog.
She's a cougar.
You put it out there, man. But I had a theory. She was, you know what I'm saying? He was using my boy.
Yeah, right.
I mean?
He was benefiting from it.
Oh, he benefited for sure. Yeah, he wasn't complaining at all. But
even the crew knew that's where he was at.
Yeah, they had the phone number. That would trip me out about like, you know what, my girl phone number. But yeah, so apparently he's over there all the time. And for y'all to know, this character is Yolanda and played by Cindy Heron, which is a member of In Vogue, you know. Which I thought was cool. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, that totally shocked me. I didn't see it coming. I was, oh, that's the girl from In Vogue. That's what's up. And I'll be honest with you, she played a pretty good part, man. Like she, you know what I'm saying? Like she did her thing to me. You know, she didn't.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just didn't seem out of place. You know, and at the time, at that age, you ain't thinking like, oh my gosh, she's so much older than him, and he's just, you know what I mean? This kid, you just like, oh man, that is cool. He got a grown girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? He in high school, his girlfriend grown with a job, a night shift too, apparently, because you know she goes in at what 11 o'clock or something like that. Yeah, yeah. So it was like salute to you, Q. Hats off, dog.
Even though her husband was hating, though, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Ex-husband.
Yeah.
I'll put it up there.
You gonna leave me for somebody younger? He wasn't.
They know that hurt. Bro. They know that hurt too. I mean, but but if you look at him though, I mean, like, come on, you know what I'm saying, dude? Yeah, his square box head, like dude from Dick Tracy, man. I can't even name that character, Squarehead or something. I can't even, but it's like when you looking at him, like, yeah, okay, you can see, you know.
Told that man, shouldn't you be robbing convenience stores or something?
Oh my God!
Boy, it was salty, man.
Yeah, he was salty. You knew it. You knew that from when he answered the door. When he knocked on the door. What? It's like, what, man? Is Yolanda here?
But you played it cool.
Yeah, he played it cool.
You played it cool.
Yeah. Oh man, and your boy was messing with him until she came out there with those boxes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, came out with those boxes. But nah, man. Good stuff. You know, so now we set up. We know Q's got the girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Know what his friends are doing, so forth and so on. And now we're talking about the night before the DJ, you know, audition, right? And you know, he's coming back from Cindy's house, and Raheem is sitting up there, you know, on the stairs waiting for him. And Raheem, like I say, was just so cool, man. You know, like this and I love the way they set it up, because what happened to
eccentric leader.
Yeah. And what happened to him made you really feel it. And that's my problem with movies now, is that they don't set up the characters to really make you care about them enough to where when something does happen to them, it hurts. Mm-hmm. And the way they did Raheem, that's exactly what happened. Yeah. Right?
For sure.
Because even though Raheem is saying, hey, look, man, we got a meeting tomorrow. You can't miss it. And he's like, nah, man, I got my DJ thing. And he's like, all right, man, you come right after, dog. But right as he walked off, hey, man, good luck. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, oh, that's my boy. You know what I'm saying? Of course. You know what I mean? You want your boy to have good luck doing the thing. And I got to tell you, one of my favorite parts of the movie is that next scene, dog, when they show the comedian Flex. Y'all remember Flex? You know what I mean? He coming out.
Yeah, Flex.
One-on-one.
Yeah, man. And he's talking to Queen Latifah, and he's like, he walk out, he was like, yo, I'm Flex, man. Look at this brother here. He look like Gumby. You know what I'm saying? He got all the
your mixes is trash. Why nobody would start out with that song?
Oh.
All right, you're whack. It's the wackest thing I'd ever heard. I said,
yeah.
Flex, no.
Yep.
Like this.
What? And he's like, F you. He's like, I would if it wasn't so small. Yeah, man. But she played her part.
But I guess he was being extra, so that's what made her say all that.
Yeah, she had to go there.
He pulled it out of her for sure.
Yeah.
He definitely did. Yeah. He was upset he ain't make the cut.
Yeah.
So he lashed out in anger.
Yeah, for sure. And then that's when you got the UNITY Queen Latifah right there. Who you calling the? You know what I'm saying? When she,
right.
Yeah, I said, oh, that's the UNITY.
He didn't just snatch from me.
Yep. Right. Oh man. Yeah, man. So, you know, she got him on in listening to it, man. You know what I mean? And it tripped me out because, you know, one of the parts we didn't mention was the fact that his boys not clowning him, but just joking with him, talking about, you know, you a local DJ. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, he's getting offended by that, you know, but that's exactly what Queen Latifah called him. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you local. You know what I mean? He didn't say nothing to her because he's like, oh, well, I guess I am. But yeah, nah, man. So, you know, she accepts him and, oh, yeah, come on back and da-da-da. So he's in it now. Boom, he's in it. But now he's going to the meeting. Oh, man. What does he find out at the meeting, boy? What he find out at that meeting, CBR?
They gonna rob old man Quillis and they got a gun.
Got himself a gun. Oh,
Got
man.
yourself a gun.
Yep.
Bishop changed. he got that gun in his
Oh
hand.
yeah.
What?
I'm telling y'all study that scene where that man saw
Yeah.
that gun and he started holding it.
Did he hold it like a baby? Right.
Boy, that
Because
changed his
what-
life.
Because what we glossed over was Bishop, him not having that male figure in his life because his father was in prison. Prison changed him. So he learning from TV.
Right.
And Bishop acting on what he see on TV. So he see that gun that's in these shows that he watching. We finally got some power going. Because like he said, I'm sick of running from the cops. I'm sick of running from Remez. I'm sick of running from everybody. We need to stand up for ourselves. We need to do this, do that. His heart was in the right place, but his mind wasn't.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then he fell out with Q real quick, and Raheem, made them fix that. But when he got that gun, dog, it was over with.
Oh my God. You're right. I'm glad you said that, X, because you're right. We didn't we didn't hit that part. That absolutely is one of my favorite lines in the movie, and I will have to say that. But you're right. We didn't get a chance to touch on that because we didn't touch on the fact that they ran into whatever the guy's name, I forgot what his name was, but he went in there to go get some cigarettes for Raheem, and he's in there getting ready to rob the place. And right then,
Blaze.
yes, Blaze. And
Blaze, that's his name.
Right then, you get that. Yeah, I know, right? You want some of this Q?
No, it was Q. He was talking to Q.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Q, you want some of this too?
Want a piece of this? Yeah.
What's going on, dog? Everybody strip right now."
Yep. Hurry up, damn it, because you look good, man. But right then, the first cameo, which major cameo for me, was seeing EPMD right there. You know what I'm saying? Eric Parrish, Eric Sermon, and Parrish in there.
Oh yeah, they were at the bar.
Yeah, they were at the bar.
At the bar. He was like,
yeah. So that part was cool, and I was like, oh man, that's what's up. I know them guys. You know what I mean? Again, like I said, man, following hip hop and everything, and knowing who those guys were, man, it was just cool seeing all those cameos. And so for that right there, and he goes out and he's like, yo, Blaze is in there robbing right now. And then of course, Bishop, always the hothead, ready, you know what I'm saying? Jump in, know, he's ready to go in, like, yo, let's go.
Man, we got money in there. Come on, what y'all doing?
Right?
There's a lot of money in there we could be getting. We can take that. Raheem got to pull back, say, hey, yo, Bishop, that's not our scene. That's not what we doing.
Right.
Which showed you that Raheem was a good leader.
Oh yeah. Respected too. Bishop couldn't even walk down this block without Ryder Man messing with him.
Yeah.
And Raheem had to come and defuse the situation. That's how much respect he had.
Yeah.
He hated that too.
Yeah, he hated it. Because even as much as he abused it, when he saw Raheem coming around the corner and he smiled, got to get his garbage off, talking that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had even more tough when he seen his friends.
He seen his boys. Yeah. Did y'all notice who was in that crowd?
Raheem will fix it.
Did y'all notice what rap artist was in that crowd with Rodderman, who was running with in that clip?
I kept thinking I was saying Treach, but I'm like, am I tripping?
Nah, bro, you are not tripping. That's exactly who you saw, Mr. Naughty by Nature himself.
Yeah.
Yep. Old Treach.
Oh, okay, yeah, he was, and I remember that now.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. And didn't say a word. You know what I'm saying? Just had to look hard. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I was tripping.
You
I'm
didn't have
like,
to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh man, good stuff. But yeah, like you said, Bree, you know what I'm saying? When he saw his boys, he acts harder. You know what I mean? And so that's the fact that they did that. They had him, the boys come save him, is what makes that other part, the second time this happens, even more powerful. You know what I mean? When they chose a different route, I'll say. But as X brought up, this is after they saw old boy in there robbing the bar, and of course Bishop wants to go in. Raheem stops him from it, as a good leader would, and then they find out later, as they're showing Bishop watching this old gangster movie, right? You know what I'm saying? And of course he's all hyped by it, and he's like, yes, how you go out, and blah da da da. And then of course that news clip comes on where they show that Blaze got killed, You know what I'm saying? And instead of
In a shootout with police.
in a shootout with the police, and instead of him being like, "Oh man, Raheem, thank you for not letting me go in there," 'cause that might, he's like, "Oh man, that happened because we wasn't in there." You know what I'm saying? And of course, Q's like, "Nigga, it would have been 4 dead niggas." You know what I'm saying? Instead of 1, 5 of them rather. And yeah. So again, all of this just painting, how bunch of a hothead and what I'm saying, whatever that Bishop is, and how at least cool and calm, collected, I would say, the Q and Raheem is for sure. Now I think the way they painted Steel kind of went with whatever, you know what I'm saying,
very impressionable.
Very impressionable. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. There was one part actually, man, that they did where when they was first talking about doing the robbery or whatever, and then Bishop's like, Steel, you ain't scared, are you? And then right then he was like, "Here come Raheem." Like he didn't even answer the question. He was like, "Here come Raheem." It's like, boy, they slick with that, man. They did that real slick. But yeah, man. So of course, now we in the house and they going at it now because they talking about how, I think what was the line, X, when he's saying, man, we run from the cops. We run from Quillis, we run from Rodderman, we run so much, think I'm on the damn track team, right? You know what I'm saying? So,
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah, so he's in there, pumped up. And then, of course, Tupac is all in Q face now, telling him, like, look, man, you know what I'm saying? That's, that ain't how you supposed to be a G. This ain't how you supposed to do things, man. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to go at it, man, in the blaze of glory and da-da-da and all this stuff here, man. And, boy,
he was like, man, we got to do the honor with respect. You got to earn the respect. You don't just, take respect or demand it. They follow. They get to fighting. They get to screaming, shouting at each other. And
yeah. But right before that happened, this is what he was telling them. He was like, if you ain't ready to die, then you ain't shit. He's like, you trying to tell me I ain't shit? I ain't trying to tell you shit. I'll tell your mama you ain't shit. Like, oh, Bree, do you know how that hurt? Man, Bree, every time I listen to that hurts so bad, man. Like, that's so disrespectful, man. I'm like, Bishop, come on, dog. Come on, bro. Tripping.
He said that his chest, bro.
Not nobody, so yeah.
Man, I mean, that's just so disrespectful. I'll tell your mama you ain't shit. Like, come on, man. Oh, man. So that, like I said, right then, you just knew. Bishop, he off his rocker. You know what I'm saying? He don't care. Oh, boy. And then, like you said, they got the tussling, breaking Steele's mama's vase. You know what I'm saying? After he done fixed them some eggs and ham and some beer mixed all together, whatever that concoction was. He's like, I'm too hungry not to eat it.
Don't get down on Steele's kitchen, man.
That's that.
Ray. So you'd ate that?
Nah.
Yeah, I think, and that's something for you, because give it to Mikey, he'll eat it. If you saying no, you ain't gonna eat something, then yeah, we know what's up. But nah, man, that's good stuff. But yeah, man. So we know where they are. There's tension between Q and Bishop, obviously. You know what I mean? Of course, Raheem makes them try to make up, and Bishop kind of rolls his eyes like, yeah, whatever. So you already know what you're dealing with. Well, we fast forward now, man, to the night of the robbery. All right. But of course, as you said, Bree and X, you know what I'm saying? When he got that gun, that boy changed. You know what I'm saying? He was not going to give that gun up. He let you know. But why he got to hold it? Because I already got it.
Yep, I was about to set you up for it, man. I was about to set you up for that line. You already knew.
You already know, dog. You already know. So, but we're in the robbery now. So, X, take us away a little bit. Where we at with this robbery?
So, we go to because our man Q, you know what I'm saying, Queen Latifah said, come on back, they need an alibi. So they go ahead, since he's on 7th, he goes up against DJ Majesty. They do a good little mix off, but DJ GQ smokes him, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
So he moves on to the finals and moves on to the second round, right? So his night isn't over, but now it's time to go ahead and hit the robbery. So he got a job to do. So they head on over to Quillis' store. Bishop done already did the rounds. He already know that there's 2 interchanging guards. So they walk in with the ski masks, hold them up for robbery. Everything's going smooth. Everything's working out perfectly fine, exactly how they planned it. They get in, get the money. But for some reason, something in Bishop's mind was like, I'm tired of running from this man. And that gun, and him saying, quote unquote, I'm gonna shoot your pee-pee off. Tired. So once they get the money, everybody about to head out.
Oh.
Bishop has the idea to shoot Quills in the head.
Well, still did say Raheem's name.
He did.
Looking at some
He
damn
did.
batteries.
He did. He did. You know what? And it's funny you say that because even listen to it again. He didn't even get Raheem all the way out, but he just got you know, and that was enough. That was enough. Yeah. Wow.
That's powerful stuff too, man. Because the minute it came out his mouth, it was almost like one of those like, you're blowing up the spot though. Because it's like that's what. I don't know if that's necessarily what made him jump to do it, or he just
still wasn't there in his right mind. He was over there looking at batteries.
Yeah.
He could care less about the robbery.
Basically.
He was ready. He was just waiting on the
Well, they had-
supposed to be in and out.
You're right, because they had Q. Q was watching for the cops.
Yep.
Raheem trying to, strong arm the situation. Right, and Steel just off to the side doing Steel things. You know what I mean? He just, hey, just get in with us. Do your thing. We'll take care of everything else. They book it out the store after the cops roll by. After Bishop done shot him.
Yep.
Man, why'd you have to shoot him?
You made a move.
He flinched. He made the move. No, he didn't, man. I was looking right at you.
He said, "Fat boy said your name," which was true, but still.
Which was true. But still, I don't think it caused for him to get his head popped off.
Right.
That leads into, Raheem and Bishop getting into a little scuffle to kind of get Bishop not back in line, but kind of calm him down to realize what the hell he just did.
To get that gun too,
so
because
and to get the gun.
He didn't like that.
Clearly, this man unhinged.
Yeah, but Raheem didn't. But Raheem felt some kind of way because like that's my gun. What you mean you ain't gonna give me my gun back? Man. Yeah.
You know why he said that though, Price? Because I already got it. That's why I'm not giving it back. I already got it.
Can't
Don't worry
get it
about
because you ain't got it.
I knew they wasn't ever gonna get that gun when he got in his hands.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
The fact that nobody's red flag kind of like, no one thought twice. Like, yeah, we'll just let Bishop hold on to it.
Well, they
Except for
boys,
Q.
they don't send me crazy.
Yep.
But remember the last time Q called him crazy. You know what I mean?
You ever call me crazy again? Yeah. Oh man.
But it leads to the scuffle when then Bishop shoots Raheem. Right square dead.
Sad
Blank
part
in
too,
the chest.
dog. I remember the first time I watched it, like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Like, he actually shot him, you know what I mean? Because I'm thinking, this your boy, though. This is your boy.
Man, this a horror film, man. The Bishop, the Boogeyman.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Exactly. I agree with that 100%.
Yep. Make sure
Yeah,
y'all,
me too.
make sure y'all check out that Equalizer 3 review. You want to know about the Boogeyman. But yeah. But yeah, man. Oh my God. Yeah, that right there broke my heart, man. Because I mean, Raheem was that dude. He was that dude, man. Good leader. You know what I'm saying? Definitely could have been somebody. So it was definitely sad.
Yeah.
Now your boys though are like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Because they like, this I lost this nigga mind. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine all the stuff going through your mind at that time, right? But you can't do anything. And so, man, Omar F played that perfectly, dog, because you could see in his face like he was looking for that opportunity, right? Like, I want to get him, I want to do something to him. And Pac Bishop just kept peeping that out because he's like, well, y'all want to see how much money we got? Because they done ran off, of course people heard the gunshot, so they done ran to another little spot, which lets you know they got about 50 little hideouts.
Yeah, they were trying to get away from Bishop.
They were, but he know all the hideouts though. You know what I'm saying? He know all the hideouts. So he come in, he's like, hey, y'all want to see how much we made? And he looking up at Q like, man, what are you looking at? You know what I'm saying?
Mind you, remember, he picked the pockets of Raheem while he was laying there bloody on the floor too.
And Raheem grabbed
And
him.
then he had that scene. Raheem last breath. Just gripped that man in the arm, looked him in the eyes.
That shit was cold hearted, man.
Yeah, he was.
That
Yeah, he
was powerful, man.
Yeah, shot him, then robbed him. God, ooh, boy, cold stuff. But yeah, man. You know, Q's looking like I just need one opportunity, and Bishop peeping him out like, I'm not playing. I'm not playing Q. You know what I'm saying? You ever call me crazy again? I'll, you know, whatever. But
no. This is exactly what Ray said. You know, that man was popping up like the boogeyman. I'm telling you, because they tried to go their separate ways. He was right there.
Every time. Every time.
Hey, you good still? You good? Cause I tell you, you good still. Remember that.
Yeah, dog. Oh man, cold stuff. Now, Ray, keep in mind you said he was cold hearted. Right then, you see he was cold hearted, but not yet, dog. There's still one more part. You know, dog. There's still one more part that let you know this dude here, bro. Whoo, so bro. So we getting past that now. All right, cool. Now we got to get back. We got to make it back to the DJ thing. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to have our alibi straight. You know what I'm saying? So man, he goes back and he trying to get ready. I love the little camera work with the whole everything spinning. And he's having to, you know, he's reminiscing over things that Raheem said. Everything went down, and boom, he's trying to get up there and do his thing. And then he looks down and see the police. They grabbing Bishop. They grabbing Steele, right? And wait, Bishop like he buzzing. Hey, man, somebody shot Raheem. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, good. This boy, with a straight face. God.
He told that man, remember the story,
right?
Don't play with me. Remember
the story, right? Oh my God, dog. So for me, right here, I think this was the precursor to the scene in Menace to Society when, you know, a boy's like, you know, you effed up, right? You know that, right? You say you bought the beer, right? So this police scene for me was the precursor to that. You know what I mean? And you know, they in there shaking. Of course, they shaking Steele up. You know what I'm saying? Which you go back and look at it. He still didn't squeal though. He didn't squeal.
He didn't squeal.
He didn't squeal.
He did though.
But he almost did, didn't he?
They caught him slipping a little bit. He slipped, but he caught himself.
Yeah,
he caught himself. He was that terrified of Bishop.
Yeah, right. He was more scared of Bishop than the cops, wasn't he? That's true. Oh man, but Q, hey man, playing that part, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like why you so nervous? He's like, man, we four what you saw, 3 niggas in a police station. You know what I'm saying? You want us to be guilty, we'll be guilty. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's true. You know, be whatever y'all want us to be. Yeah, man. But what your boy say? Because I think you was watching that X when we got online and everything. He's like, well, you know, what was Raheem? I mean, somewhere clocking the holes. You know, clocking the holes. It's like, clocking the holes. He
clocking the holes, man. You know,
no, he everything.
Yeah, Bree. But he cool though. Like, credit to him though, man. He playing that role though. Now he playing it because he's like, oh my God, man. Like the last thing.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that's why I said earlier, Price. You kept referencing. You didn't even call him his actual name in the movie. Yeah, you was calling him Tupac.
Yeah,
I was like, man, Bishop. Might as well change that man's name to Bishop. Then.
I'm saying, bro, you saw the transformation after this movie. That was like that.
They played that role, man.
For sure.
Bishop, Tupac.
Yeah.
I wanted to say he would have made a great Nino Brown.
I can see that. It's funny you say that because it's actually, we find out later that he was up for certain roles that other people got. Like they're saying that he was up for the role of whoever. That too, but also Independence Day, like the role that Will Smith had. They say that they was gonna offer that to Tupac. Yeah, bro, crazy.
I really wish that's the unfortunate thing about what happened though, man. I really wish I could have seen what his acting career could have been.
Absolutely.
Oh,
yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, I tell you, good stuff. But yeah, man. So now we at the police station, and you know, like you said, you know, Ray, you know, he's like the boogeyman everywhere. They, you know, what I'm saying, they already popping up, but now Q is like, look, I can't fool with him. So now he's, hey, yo, Q, so now he's telling his little brother, hey, don't go to that window. No. And the little brother was cool. Man, the little brother was cool, dog. That was a cool little dude, man, for sure. But nah, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, Bree? The little brother, Q's little brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
But we get into the part what I'm talking about though, Ray. Because, Bishop's doing his thing now, you know what I'm saying? He's going around, trying to be hard as he's doing and whatever. He got the gun now, so whatever.
Got that gun, so yeah.
Right?
He got the juice.
And so they end up at the funeral or the repast for for Raheem. And Q is in there, his mom trying to get him to eat and so forth and so on, all that stuff. He's looking around, of course. Raheem's baby mama, she's crying and everything, and you know what I'm saying, all that stuff here. The baby's crying, it's just a sad moment. Well, man, the mama's doing what mamas do. She's busy trying to stay busy. The sister's, hey, mama, just sit down, mama. Let me do this and whatever. He comes over to try to console her and everything like that. And he's talking to the sister, and she's like, oh my God, I just can't believe, this happened and da. And what's funny, man, if you look at this scene, I'm telling you, man, the camera work, I'm telling you, bro, you don't even see Bishop at first. Because he got his head down and he's talking to some lady. Because the way they make it, you're so focused on Q and the sister, you're not even looking at the people in the background. But he's there the whole time. So when you say boogeyman, absolutely, dog. Because he blended in perfectly. So he's talking to her, and then all of a sudden, man, he walks over. Hey, I'm so sorry what happened to Raheem, and I can't believe it, man. we out there been looking for who did it, and we can't find him. But if I find him, man, you know what I'm saying? I can kill him myself and all this stuff here, yo. And Q backing up like, this nigga is crazy, dog. You know what I mean? So he just looking at him, bro. And then the mama come out. Hey, Miss Sunsuch, do you remember me? I'm Bishop. Raheem was like a brother to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, God, yo, with a straight face.
That man watched out the corner of his eye. Q, what you do? Q, what you doing talking to her, man? Let me make sure the story's straight.
Oh my God, yo. And then what's the hardest part, bro, is when he hug her and he look up at Q like, I'm good, ain't I? I'm good, ain't it, Sean? like, I'm good, ain't it, bro? You know what I'm saying? Q looking like,
man said, I got this.
Ooh-wee. And just listen, man, that's why I'm giving Omar Epps his flowers right now. He didn't say a word in that moment, but the facial expressions, man, his eyes, bro, because he got them big old eyes. Them eyes, man, was just looking like, if I could just grab you and wring your neck right now, I would just do it. You know what I'm saying? But he couldn't do anything because his hands are tied because he's involved in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because they want to know, how did this even start? He's got to say, because we was robbing Quillis. You know what I'm saying? So, man, what a predicament to be put in. Man. But of course, we're past all that now, you know what I'm saying? And you notice like when he had that what I felt bad for him was he didn't get a chance to win the DJ contest because he got taken out of it, but he had that radio that he gave to the little brother, you know what I'm saying? A little consolation prize or whatever. But now, man, now Q was just kind of focused on, let me get my stuff back together. He done gone back into the school. That's when you see your boy, a little cameo from Donald Faison, you know what I mean? Who we know, he was in Clueless. He was in a whole bunch of stuff after that. But yeah, man, he's opening the locker, blowing off the dust off the books. You know what I'm saying? Got the locker open and everything. Like I said, bro, another camera work was so good because you're so focused on him and his books and all that. As soon as he closed that locker, who's standing right there, CBR?
That boy Bishop.
Man, one of the hardest scenes ever, bro. One of the hardest scenes ever. And I like the way the camera kind of spent around him, you know what I'm saying? Kind of see the little squaring off type of deal.
Yeah, that was good camera work right there.
Yeah. Yeah, it seemed like a real tense moment.
Mm-hmm.
And X.
Nah, it definitely was.
X, he called him crazy the first time. What happened the second time he called him crazy, though?
You know what? Last time when you called me crazy, it had me thinking. But this time, you're right. I am crazy.
and Pac was born right there. Dude, that's right. CPR. Then right there, Tupac was born.
Thug life.
Thug life, baby. I am
Thug
crazy.
life for real.
And I just don't give a F. Yeah, man. That was it. Right there. Because from that point on, SC, that's how he presented himself in his music. Right there. I'm crazy. And I don't care. Wow.
That's funny.
Yeah, man. What a scene, man. What a scene. You know, and of course, you had to walk off partner. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody say that like Pac, dog. Partner. Oh, man. Good stuff. Yeah. And then, okay, so we fast forward all that, man. Now we know it's like, okay, the boy's like, man, I ain't got no choice, man. I got to go get me a gun, man. I got to go get a gun, you know. And, of course, you know what I'm saying, gets the gun from Sweets, you know what I mean? But of course that ain't really him. So when the bum, you know what I'm saying, pops up out of the darkness or whatever, he's about ready to shoot the guy, and right then he knew either I can become Bishop or, you know what I'm saying, I gotta stay me. And he fortunately threw the gun away, threw the gun in the ocean. But I mean, he could at least taken it back, got his $25 back. But whatever, you know. That's neither here nor there.
I don't think he paid for the gun. You know, Sweets gave him the gun on GP because of his mama.
Oh yeah, so you didn't see the money exchange, you know?
Oh man, I missed it.
No, I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. We didn't see any money exchange.
He said I only got 25, but
he did say that.
She said no.
You can't even get a slingshot with that, man.
Yeah, you can't even get a slingshot with that 25. She said here, tell your mama I said hi.
Mm-hmm. But then, you know, it's funny when you say that though, because I thought about it. Well, if he was to tell his mama you said hi and she know you, then she gonna be like, well, what you doing talking to her?
Maybe she don't know Sweet. She know Helen.
Maybe she know Helen. Yeah. Oh man, it's funny. Yeah. Well, man, you know, after that, I mean, hey, now when you say boogeyman again, good choice of words, bro, because you know he's standing there by that pole, he waiting, and another good camera work right here, Bree, real good camera work. The way they played with those shadows, those shadows, oh my God, man, you focused on Q, and then all of a sudden out of your periphery, here come Bishop stepping out them shadows. I'm like, yo, this dude here, boy.
This is a horror movie, man.
For real, yo, for real. Good stuff, man. But of course, you know, he must have found this out from Trip, because he said, so I heard you went and visit Sweets. You know, you got a gun and such and da, you know. But he ain't got the gun. He done threw it off. And yeah, and then with another cool line, you know what I'm saying? He's like, you know, you and because you know he done shot Steel by now. You know what I'm saying? You know, you and Q just ain't crew no more. So he, you know, he's trying to take everybody out. You know what I'm saying? He goes to the hospital. His girlfriend finds out from him, you know what I'm saying, that Bishop is the one shooting everybody. And so now he's checking him for the gun. Okay, he ain't got the gun. You know what I'm saying? He got the gun in his face. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do you on in. You know what I mean? And he's like, you know what I'm saying? You ready to die? And right then Q flipped it on him, man. Yeah. And that right there got enough, you know what I'm saying, of his attention for him to be able to smack that gun, you know what I'm saying, or at least move his arm away or however. And get away. And then now the chase is on, man. And boom, come on in with that Cypress Hill. You know, how can I kill a man? And he's running, chasing. And I think we get into your scene, X, you know what I mean? Where he runs and chases him into the building, chases him into that elevator. And I know everybody in the theater at that moment had to be thinking the same thing, like the same thing he said, which was, what you gonna do? You gonna shoot me in the elevator? You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he tried to shoot him.
No. Because you missing the setup, bro.
What's that?
Setup in the theater was, all right, cool. He on there. He in the back of the elevator. Everybody else done filled in.
Mm-hmm.
And then the door almost closed before Bishop, just like the boogeyman.
Slide on up in
That's why looked like he saw the boogeyman too.
Oh, yeah.
He did, didn't he?
Oh, you thought that man looked at him like, oh, you thought you got away.
He thought you got away,
okay.
Yeah. Oh man, good stuff.
Yeah, man, we right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Everybody facing one way, Bishop looking smack
at him, ain't even blinking, dog. Like that should have, like right then, that should have threw you off right there. If you was in that elevator, if you wasn't Q and you was somebody else, if somebody had did that and they looking right back at somebody, wouldn't you even kind of like look around and be like, who was he looking at? You know what I'm saying? But yeah. That is funny, man. Oh my God. Yep. But right then though, that's when we lose the gun. Right, because he, you know what I'm saying, he, you know, if you watch it again, he sneaks out with the rest of the people, and then he ends up behind them. Yeah, and you can see him. And then he comes back, smacks the gun out his hand, and then what happens? Of course, it slides across the floor. Somebody else picks it up.
Pick it up, right? New York, baby.
Hey, it's New York. Hey, they got the juice now, right?
Somebody
man.
else got the juice now.
So yeah, man. So now the chase is on. Now Q was chasing because he done shot him in the arm. Now, is that when he shot him in the arm right then? Oh no, he shot him in the arm when he was chasing him from the first time.
Yeah.
Up the stairs. Yeah.
Right. And I watched Omar Epps acting right then because there was moments where I was like, is he gonna forget that he was shot? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm watching how he's acting, but his arm, he kept it limp, right?
He kept that arm.
Yeah. I thought it was really good acting. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. So
Adrenaline. I was just gonna say the adrenaline is what got him through the fight, man. When he was blocking with the arm,
right?
You know, that's all.
Right.
He ain't forget. It's just adrenaline, man.
Yeah, I can believe it. But that was the other parts where I was just saying, like, even before they got to the fighting part again, where his arm, he kept his arm limp, like down to the side, and then every now and then you'll see him kind of grab it, you know what I mean, to show you that, you know, we know he got shot. Mm-hmm. Good acting, attention to detail.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So now it's flipped because now Q is chasing Bishop, right? Bishop doesn't have a gun no more now, and that shows you just, you know what I mean, how powerful he was with the gun, because as soon as he had the gun, now he's running from him, right? Because he knew, Q was gonna get in his ass, right? So yeah, man, he's chasing him. I thought a really cool part was, you know what I'm saying, the music's playing from Cypress Hill. He going through the party, you know what I mean, looking for him and everything like that. And then right at that last little moment, you know, Bishop standing there like he talking to somebody, you know what I'm saying, like he in the party, just kicking it with everybody else. I was like, man, they really played that though, man. You know, they really played that part good. But of course he gets out, goes up to the top of the roof and everything like that, you know what I'm saying, picks up a 2x4 or something, just trying to swing it on him, and Q's putting them hands on him. He's like, yeah, you ain't got that gun now, partner. And of course, knocks him over the wall. And still to show you what kind of dude Q was, he could have easily just tried to let him fall or whatever, or pushed him over, took his fingers, and, you know, like the cartoon, take one finger each and everything till he fall over. But nope, Q being a good dude, he tries to grab him. You know what I'm saying? He still don't want him to die. That's still some kind of weird way. That's still his friend. And all of a sudden, though, boom. What'd you say, Bree?
That he wasn't a killer.
Nah, he wasn't a killer.
Well, you know, that wasn't the original ending for the movie. So the original ending, you know, he was trying to save him, and, you know, Pac heard.
Yeah, he was.
You know, he was going to jail, and what he remembered was happening to his pops. He just stopped struggling once he heard the sirens and committed suicide. But they didn't give us that ending because we didn't get enough backstory on Pac and his dad.
Really? No. Okay. Yeah. All right, here go another one of those trilogies things that he throwing us. You know, Ray be talking to them directors.
That like the ending that we see now, that wasn't the original ending on the movie.
Okay. Now do they got an extended cut or something somewhere we don't know about?
Nah, you know, just doing a little research, man.
Oh, that's what's up. All right. I can see that. That makes sense.
Shout out CBR, man. Shout out CBR.
Fun facts.
Yeah.
The extra work, and the fun facts he brings to the show, man.
Good stuff, dog. Good stuff. I love it. Yeah. Well, that's very interesting to know, because that seems like in line with his character. He wouldn't want to go to jail, so yeah, he would just.
Yeah, he didn't want to go to jail because his visit to jail, what they did to his dad. You know, he didn't want to go through that, so he like
that.
Let go.
That and what he said. Remember how he said, "This is how you should go out."
That's very true. Very true.
That would pay that line back full circle too.
Yep, absolutely. Wow. Well, it happens. He fell off into the darkness, and of course, our hero is walking off. You know what I'm saying, through the crowd. And what does he say, SC?
I don't remember.
What does he say, X?
hey, SC, man.
Tell him, X.
You got the juice now.
Okay. Yeah, I was somewhere else.
You got the juice now.
He didn't want the juice, man.
He didn't want it.
He wanted it, man.
He looked up sugar.
He's totally somewhere else when you asked me that.
It's all good. Oh, man. Yep, you got the juice now. Oh, boy. very, 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 very well depicted because that is and was our society. You know what I'm saying? At the time, should have been a lesson learned. Hey, this is what happens and da. But nope, you got the juice now. So yeah,
Going on.
Still going on. Great movie, man. Great movie. Not just black cinema period. Great movie. All right, well, cool, man. And that's why I love it, man. Y'all got that hood classic from us, man. We definitely got more of those to come. And as we like to do always with all of these movies, doesn't matter, hood classics or just feature films. Let's go ahead and get into a little rating, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just years later, but still can go ahead and rate this movie. Who's brave enough to start off with this one?
I'm gonna give it a 9.
Oh.
It is a hood classic,
Gate.
And then it features some of the black actors that we grew to love during the 90s, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Was it Pac's first acting role?
See, that's my thing, man. I feel like his first acting,
was his first one.
It might have been, but also there's a different world. He was in a different world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, yeah, he did the acting school and stuff growing up.
Yeah,
Yep.
Him and Jada. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm not exactly sure it's his first one, but I feel like he was on a TV show first and then went into this role.
But yeah, the cast definitely did a great job. I could relate. I could relate to the movie, even though they were in New York.
Mm-hmm.
It was similar to Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
So I could kind of, and I'm younger than them.
Mm-hmm.
As the characters they were portraying in the film, but I could still relate to what was going on in the film. Seeing them coming up, going to school, figuring stuff out. They on the block, they hustling, they trying to figure out what they gonna do for the day. And so I'm keep it short and simple. 9. I love the story. I love the direction that the story went in. The director did a good job. The cinematography, like you said, the scenes where they're flashing through and they're showing different things.
Yeah.
And I also love music. So Q doing this DJing thing, kind of related to that a little bit.
Right.
But overall, I'm gonna give it a 9.
Nice.
Hood classics.
Yes, sir. All right. Who's next on this thing?
I got it. Talking about the hood classic, Juice, man. It's a fucking a life lesson movie. Even your day ones can turn on you.
For sure.
I'm gonna have to rate it a 9.5, man. I enjoyed the movie, enjoyed the storyline. Just a great movie. Reason I give it a 9.5. There's a couple of scenes I saw in there after the robbery and when they was back in the little old hut shack or whatever they was in. There was 2 guns during that scene. Pac had one in his hand and one in his waistband, like where you get the second gun from. Had 2 guns during the robbery too. So if you go back and look at it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta check that out again because you just put me up on something like for real. Huh?
Yeah,
Had 2 guns.
Okay.
I didn't even think about that. Okay.
Huh? That's what's up.
Good movie. 9.5 for me.
No doubt.
Okay.
No doubt. All right. What's up, Bree? X, what y'all looking like?
Well, I could go on.
Okay.
I could go ahead and go ahead. I agree with CBR, man.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay.
I agree. I think the film is worthy of a 9.5.
Mm-hmm.
I believe, the golden age of cinema was being able to tell an amazing story in an hour and 30 minutes, which I still feel is apropos because nowadays, we lose so much in the characters and stuff that, you miss out on these things,
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it was hour 30, hour 35, maybe something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But just the fact that, the depth and the story of being able to tell things and the way the story was told here, the way the friendships, the way the portrayal of life at that time really was, in 92, I was in my father's sack, so I don't know what life was like. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. I came 3 years later. So, but just reflecting on the times and
stuff that still seems prevalent nowadays, stuff that still kind of carries over, stuff that still goes on
Right.
in our different neighborhoods and stuff, being that we're all from different areas and stuff.
For sure.
But, still some, I won't say loose ends, because there's some alternate routes that seem like they could have been approached, or other things like that could have, you could have seen the story go in different spots and places.
Right.
The alternate ending that Ray talked about, I think that would have been a nice touch to actually see. That would have paid homage and honor to Bishop's character and the role that he played. But it is what it is. I still think what we got was a great piece of cinema. So I'm gonna go ahead and say 9.5 as well.
Okay.
Nice. All right. Come on with it, Bree Mills. What it do?
Yo, let's see. Juice. I used to watch this movie all the time when I was young, like younger, I would say.
Yeah.
I watched it so many times. I enjoyed it even when I watched it then. I'm gonna give it a 9, also a 9.5.
Still holding up. That's what's up.
Yeah. But it was pretty good, and it really showed how things are going, what's going on. And so I always like a positive outcome when you have something like that. I feel like you should have like messages and stuff, and it had that in it.
Definitely.
So yeah, I just say a 9.5. It was a good movie.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's nothing I probably wouldn't have changed. Maybe a better ending, I want to say. But it still ended okay. I just maybe wanted a little more towards the end, but other than that, it was a good movie.
And that's
everybody's acting skills was on point.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Those old movies back in the day, they was really good. Like the acting was on another level, different to how it is today. Man,
yes,
Definitely.
yes,
wow, crazy.
yes. You're not dealing with so much CGI and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta act. You gotta really act. You know what I'm saying? The CGI isn't doing the acting for you. The AI isn't doing the acting for you. You yourself got to come with it. It makes people feel something, and they did. So I totally agree with you. And back when you saying what you're saying is it was like lessons to be learned in there. It was like a cautionary tale for me. You know what I'm saying? It was like, if you go this route, this is what can happen. You know what I mean? And I just think they painted it perfectly. And like you said, which I'll spill off into my part of it, my rating, by saying that I agree with you with that, with the cautionary tale. I also agree with you that, I would have liked a different ending now knowing what CBR is saying, because that would have made it a 10 for me. Absolutely. Because then you wouldn't have had that one thought of, did Q let him go? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, is that the last little part of them holding hands or him trying to grab him? It almost seemed like he kind of let him slip a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could argue that a little bit. Like, maybe he let him slip or something.
I think Q wanted to save him, man.
He did. Right.
Yeah, you could tell the guilt. You could tell the guilt on his face when that man fell. Like he really wanted better like he didn't want to hurt Bishop for real. Yeah.
And then I guarantee you there'll still be one person that could say, nah, he thought about Raheem and he loosened that grip just a little bit. Why he ain't why he ain't lean over a little bit more? Something, I don't know.
Both are definitely valid though. Yeah, you could make that argument.
Yeah.
That he just did that for dramatics to make, make it look like it.
Make it look like a little something.
Good guy at the end of the day.
Yeah. And here's the other question. Why, if there's a crowd of people behind me, why y'all ain't coming helping? You know what I'm saying? You see me leaning over, trying to grab this dude. Why y'all ain't come over and try to help me or something? Good grief. But anyway.
I wanted him to have the juice.
Yeah, that's why. Because you got the juice now.
You got the juice now. Oh, man. That's funny. But yeah, nah. So for me, I'm right on with y'all. I'll do a 9.5. And like I said, I got to go back and find out about this weapon that you said, this other weapon that he had, and all that stuff there.
Yeah, check it out. You go see it. It's gonna be like, where the hell does the man get the second gun?
I'm gonna hit that rewind right now.
Yeah, I gotta see that.
That's the time, man. You play chess. You see that Bishop piece, huh?
Yeah.
Check out his haircut.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
that's funny. That's funny. That's right. Because that's exactly how a bishop on the
about
chest
it.
look. That's funny. Oh man, which is why it was funny for Flex to call Q Gumby, because he had that, you know what I'm saying, the high right, low left,
Yeah.
like Gumby. So yeah, that's funny. But anyway, yeah, 9.5, man. So it looks like we got an average of 9.4, which is amazing. Bree, like you said, the caliber of acting at that time, you know what I'm saying, like you had to come with it, and they did.
Certified Hood Classic.
Certified. Absolutely. I don't even think it's a
Hangout
debatable.
Hood Classic.
Yeah, man. So good job, y'all. I'm glad y'all was able to go back and watch that. For all our hangers, I hope y'all enjoyed the conversation, enjoyed the review. Please go back and check this movie out. You know, especially if y'all run into these movies and be like, oh my God, these movies are crap. Go back and watch some old movies. You know what I'm saying? You know, bring them back out, man. You know, let them know this is how the movie's supposed to be made. This is how you build characters. You know what I'm saying? So good stuff, man. Well, hey, listen, this has been another Hangout first Hood Classic. You know what I mean? That we've done.
Certified.
Yes.
Hangout Hood Classic.
We will be coming with more. You know what I'm saying? I know the wood is on your list, C, bro. I know you've been talking about that for a minute, so we're gonna definitely get that out.
We gotta do the wood, man. I got a lot on my list.
For sure. As a matter of fact, man, y'all sign out in the comments, man. Y'all got any hood classics that we're missing, or y'all haven't heard us mention anything like that? Definitely sign off in the classic. Y'all want us to review it? Let us know. We will absolutely do it, man. You know what I'm talking about? So, but hey,
And they don't have to be quote unquote hood classics. Whatever classic movie y'all want us to review, we listening.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, drop that in the comment for us.
Y'all heard them. Do it. No doubt. But hey, man.
Right now.
And if y'all been listening to the podcast, then y'all know where that came from. You know what I'm talking about? But listen, man, we love it, man, and we appreciate y'all spending your time with us, man, and we're gonna keep this thing rolling. So y'all make sure y'all chime back in with us, because we're gonna be right back after these Timmy treats. Deuces. And we are back, baby. And we back. Yeah, man. Coming fresh off of those breaks right there that we like to take right there. Hey, man. Y'all go back and check out that movie review. If you're thirsty, get you some of that juice, baby. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of it.
You too can obtain the juice.
Absolutely. You got the juice now, X. Hey man.
You know who else? Hey, you know who else got the juice, big dog?
You got it.
Rose. We talking about the boss, the biggest boss, yeah. Ricky Rose.
You seen those fault.
Man, love it, man. Hey, man, shout out to all you Miamians out there. You know what I'm saying? You know, Floridians, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? This is your time. Time to shine.
Is that what they call them?
Hey,
Is that what they call them? Floridians?
Yeah, they're Floridians, man. Yeah.
Awesome.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So, man, we're going to talk about the biggest boss, you know what I'm saying, of them all. Not the boss of the North. You know what I mean? We already know who that is. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Thugger?
I'm Thug.
You know what I'm talking about? But which
Jeffrey,
which is very interesting, but of course, because I know he ended up having an issue with that, because he was screaming boss before I heard of Ross, before I even knew who that was. You know what I'm saying? The first person I even heard that from was your boy Thugger, man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that boy. But here we go. Ricky Rose. He is a rapper and record executive. Rick Ross has become known for his booming vocal performance, larger-than-life persona, and vivid lyrical imagery. His lyrics...
AKA luxury rap.
Very, very, very true, very true. His lyrics talk about the hardships of street life, black market economic activity into a rags-to-riches narrative, often describing a life of affluence, wealth, and luxury, as my boy X just said. Prior to releasing his debut single... Every day I'm hustling, which I love.
We in room 222.
222. Love to this day. Still a hard song. And he released that in March 2006. Ross was the subject of a bidding war, receiving offers from Diddy's Bad Boy Entertainment and Irv Gotti's Murder Inc. Didn't know that. Ultimately signing a multi-million-dollar deal with Jay-Z on Def Jam Recordings. In August of that year, Rick Ross released his debut studio album, Port of Miami. It's a nice album, good album. which debuted at the top spot on the Billboard 200 charts. Likewise, with his second and third studio albums, Triller and Deeper Than Rap. Did you know that was named Triller? CBR?
Oh, I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. I'm a boss. Well, the boss with T-Pain.
Yeah.
Maybach Music, luxury tax.
Maybach Music.
I know he probably got he might have got a little smoke from the Houston community when this album came out.
Come on, man. Triller, come on. You know what I'm saying? Of course. And he calls himself the boss. Yeah, I would imagine. I'd imagine. But his fourth album, Teflon Don, 2010, contained the hit single Aston Martin Music. Bad song, featuring Drake and Chrisette Michele, which became certified 3 times platinum by the RIAA. Now, in a real life cell block number 4 scenario, the hip hop star was challenged by Freeway Ricky Ross, the real Rick Ross, a convicted gangster who ruled the Los Angeles drugs trade in the 1980s. The trouble apparently started after Ricky saw a magazine article about up-and-coming rappers, which included Roberts, using the name Rick Ross. Outraged, he filed a suit against Roberts a year after he left prison in 2010. Now reformed, Ricky claimed the rapper had appropriated his name and his image and filed a lawsuit against him asking for $10 million. The rapper later won the case and was able to retain the use of the name. But I think around this time, though, that's when all that stuff was coming out about him being the CEO and all that stuff there. Yeah.
Was he beefing with 50 at that time too?
Yeah,
I think was
50
that?
gonna bring it to light.
Yep.
Yeah, you know it.
I think it was 50 who started that
It
whole
was.
thing.
You already know. That just reminded me as a part of Hustle and Flow when right at the end, dudes and little CEOs are like, yeah, they call me Big what they call him? What was the name? C-Rod? I forgot their names, man, but they was trying to be rappers too. But anyway, that just reminded me of Rick Ross right there. But anyway, outside his solo career, Ross was a lead member of the hip-hop group Triple C's alongside fellow Florida rappers Gunplay and Torch in 2005. Ross founded the record label Maybach Music Group, MMG, in 2009. Yeah, and will go on to sign artists including Meek Mills, Wale, French Montana, and Amarion, among others. Maybach Music Group would also enter a joint venture deal with Def Jam and later Epic Records to release his subsequent studio albums, God Forgives, I Don't, Mastermind and Hood Billionaire, Black Market, Rather You Than Me, Port of Miami 2, Richer Than I Ever Been in December 2021. Ross has been nominated for 9 total Grammy Awards and has been named Man of the Year for 2 consecutive years by Hip Hop magazine The Source in 2010 and 2011. And also the hottest MC in the game by MTV in 2012. Hey man, boy did his thing.
Wayne Stop ambassador.
Yeah. I mean, did his thing.
He a trendsetter, you know. He the first one with the big thick beard and that kept wearing it.
Oh yeah. And then of course, you know, right after Biggie, you know what I'm saying, he made, you know, big men sexy, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody wanted a big bearded, a big belly bearded dude, I guess. You know what I'm saying, right?
Oh.
That was the thing, right? Yeah.
Oh,
You know, yeah, man. So
also, man, I said his name earlier, man. Go check out our Meg 2 review, man, for that 50 Cent, you know, hip hop fact.
for sure. Absolutely. But yeah, man. Nah, he made that being a big man sexy. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't even mad at him at that. You know, because I think after that, you know, he would do concerts with his shirt off. Then you know what I'm saying, you had other dudes, you know what I'm saying, taking their shirts off, and like, hey man, it is what it is, man. You know, so but good stuff though, man. I mean, I like Ross. You know what I mean? I can't front, can't act like I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like his, you know, his flow and everything like that. Definitely got some punchlines. You know what I mean? You know, there's the thing, just like every rapper that gets that question of, or is he writing his own lines? And you know what I'm saying? He got a ghostwriter and whatever, man. I don't know. I just know that the boy, you know what I'm saying, seemed to have some flow. I'm surprised they didn't name Ace Hood, because I thought Ace Hood came up under him too.
He was on DJ Khaled label.
Oh, DJ Khaled, okay.
We the best.
We the best, gotcha. Oh man. But yeah, man, Ross definitely did his thing, man. Definitely made his mark. You know, not too long ago, me and CBR, we took some pictures in front of the gate with the double R's. You know what I mean?
Billionaire, man.
You know what I mean?
Hood billionaire.
The Hood Billionaires Estate.
Huh.
Yes. Good stuff out there.
That's
too.
crazy.
Real nice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he got the promised land in big words, like in Hollywood have their words.
Yeah.
In the big.
Yep.
They got the promise. In front.
So y'all didn't see any trees, did y'all? I don't know if y'all remember that video. Well, that man went to the hardware store, got that power saw himself, cut them trees down himself, saved him a couple bucks.
Hey.
I don't know if y'all saw any trees, did y'all?
We saw some trees, but
it was some palm trees.
Palm, yeah. Yup. Man. So he did his thing. I mean, and look, man, because of course we know that was Holyfield's house before, and so just to know that it went to another brother, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy for that. Definitely a landmark for sure. When you riding past, man, it's just it's right there, yo. You know what I mean? Like matter of fact, going from my mom's house to my house where I was in Atlanta, I had to drive past it every day, so it was cool checking it out, man. He's definitely did his thing. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. So that's our hip hop fact, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We in the 2000s. We heading to the 2010s, but before we do that, we got to get a couple people out the way first. That definitely made their mark in this hip hop world, because we are still talking about the 50th anniversary of hip hop. You know what I mean? Even though the date August 11th has passed, we going all the way through, man. The whole year, man. So today, that was it. That boy Ross, the boss. Oh, Ricky Ross. Yeah, man. Shout out to you, boy. Keep doing your thing and keep making those wings, man. They didn't even mention that. He took over that wing stop, man. Bought the franchise and everything.
Lemon pepper, baby.
Yes, sir. No doubt. So, all right, man. So here's your homework assignment, hangers. You know what I'm saying? Definitely find you a Rick Ross song and jam that. You know what I mean? For me, it's every day I'm hustling, baby, because that's what we do. Every week we hustling. So y'all hear us back on here, you know what I'm saying? Next week with some more hood facts, some more reviews, some more BMT news, or some more monkeys, you know what I'm saying? But whatever it is, we will be back for you, baby. So make sure that y'all stay tuned into this thing. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. But what we want to do, what we want to start doing, we want to start leaving y'all with some positivity up in here. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely got to do that. So before we go, we got that QOTD. What is that? Quote of the day. And that quote of the day is, now listen to me very carefully on this one, all right? I want y'all to really understand what I'm trying to say to you. Don't be afraid to start over. This time you are not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience. Did you feel me? Did you make sure? I'm going to say it again.
I feel it.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Make sure you feel me, dog. You got to feel me, dog.
You feel me?
That's every shot you don't take.
I'm saying. So don't be afraid to start over. This time you are not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience. That is our quote of the day. Please take that, man, share it with everyone. You know what I'm saying? And continue to love yourselves, man. Love your neighbors and love everyone, because we love you. All right. And we out, y'all.
We out.
The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie.
I love it, man. I love it. Y'all have a good one, y'all. Peace.
All right.